Hello friends, it's Alyssa here again, and I'm really excited about today's video, and as you could tell from the title, it is called the Guide Dog Tag. And this is something that has been going around YouTube among the blind community for probably about a year now, so I'm a little late in recording this, but I did notice some of you do this recently, so I don't feel so bad. And this Guide Dog Tag was created by Emily of Fashionista, which is another blind YouTuber that I really encourage you to check out. She's great. And I love these questions, by the way. They're such good questions. So today I'm going to read them on my Braille note, which is basically something that kind of resembles a computer that has a refreshable Braille screen. So because I have no vision, I'm going to read it in Braille today. So, question number 1. What is your guide dog's name? Her name is Gabby, G-A-B-B-Y, and Gabby is right here next to me. Hi, honey. She's such a good girl. Question number 2. What is your guide dog's breed? Gabby is a black Labrador Retriever, and a beautiful black lab, I might add. Question number 3. How old is your guide dog? Gabby is 3 years old. She turned 3 on January 4th of this year. Question number 4. Where was your guide dog trained? She was trained at Guide Dogs of America, which is in Sylmar, California, and it's a great school, by the way. Question number 5. When did you qualify with your guide dog? So I think basically that would be when I applied and then when I got accepted. So I applied to Guide Dogs of America around June of 2015, and I got accepted I got the call in about February of 2016 and told that I got accepted into the April class in 2016. So I got Gabby, we started training on April 3rd of 2016 and we graduated April 24th. So we've been together almost a year now, which is pretty exciting. Question number 6, is he or she your first guide dog? Gabby's actually my second guide dog. I had one before from another school. So question number 7, summarize your guide dog's personality in 5 words. I love this question. So the ones I came up with were bubbly, sweet, goofy, smart, and driven. I think those are definitely describing my girl. Question number 8. What is the best thing about your guide dog? Oh my goodness. She's such a good girl, I don't even know. But I think what I would say is her initiative. She is, like I said in the previous question, so smart. And what I mean by her initiative is that she's so good about just knowing where she's going and kind of knowing what I want and anticipating that. So for example, we live in an apartment complex, a gated community, and I have taught her where our apartment is. And so basically, I could have somebody drop me off at the gate, which is a fair distance from our house, and I could just tell Gabby, now this is not something every dog can do, I'm just going to preface it by saying that, but I can literally say, Gabby, go home, and she will take me on harness all the way home with all the turns, and of course I'm still paying attention in case I need to direct her, but literally I don't have to tell her anything. She knows exactly where to go and goes always through the right door, so it's pretty amazing. And another example of her initiative is that I have taught her, because I'm a performer and I sing and play the piano often, I've taught her that when we're on stage, I told her find the piano, and I've showed her, and so now she literally will find a piano on stage for me, which is so cool. So yes, I love that about her, among so many other things. Question number 9. What is the funniest thing your guide dog has ever done? This actually happened right after we came home from training, not long after at all. We were actually in a shopping mall, and I think I was heeling her, but she was still in harness, and I was walking with my husband, and there's these animals, they're not real, they're toy animals that like kids can drive around by themselves, and there was an elephant that was being driven around, and I'll never forget this. I'm walking, and all of a sudden Gabby stops walking, and she leans back, and I just hear her go, and she starts like growling and barking at this elephant. Like, she was so like, I don't know if she was like scared or just wanted to play or join the fun, I don't know, but it was so funny. She made me laugh so hard. Question number 10. Has your guide dog ever gotten you into an embarrassing situation? Yes, this actually happened recently. I was at a women's Bible study at church, and we were praying, and right in the middle of somebody's prayer, Gabby was dreaming or sleeping very deeply, and all of a sudden she starts snoring super loud. Like, it was, everyone looked at me, I know that, even though I'm blind, like I know everyone's looking at me. I can't even imitate what it sounded like, but it was like an old man, like really deep snore. I had to literally like kind of nudge her to wake her up so that it stopped, and people were like giggling during the prayer. It was so funny and embarrassing because I felt really bad that it was a serious moment and she totally just ruined it. Yeah. Number 11. What is your guide dog like on harness? She is very professional, very formal, very serious on harness, which is funny because she's normally a very, like I said, goofy dog who's just never serious, you know, and just loves, just very fun-loving. But as soon as that harness goes on, oh my goodness, I'm telling you, her wagging tail stops. And it's not that, I used to think that it was because she didn't like working. I was kind of like, aw, you don't like working? Because some dogs will like wag their tail and get excited when you put the harness on. Not Gabby. When I put that harness on, her tail goes down, her head goes up like, okay, I'm ready for this. And she gets serious and she's like ready. And she hardly ever messes up, honestly. She's very focused in harness. I love it. Question number 12. What are some of your guide dog's quirks? Oh my goodness, she has a lot of quirks. So the first one is, which I love, she loves to hold a toy in her mouth and snort like through the toy. Oh my goodness. She'll hold a bone, kind of like a straw, and she'll snort through it because she probably likes the noise it makes. It's so funny. I wish I could imitate it, but it kind of sounds like a pig. Like, I'm not even kidding. She'll just come up to me and like hold the toy at my face and snort. It's hilarious. She's also a licker. She will never turn down the chance to lick a baby in the face, or anyone for that matter who gets too close. She will just lick them in the face. She's so funny. She has so many, it's hard to say. She loves to like rub her face on things. It's the funniest thing. Like every time we come in from either taking her outside or from working, whenever I take her off her leash, the first thing she does is run to her bed and like rub her face on the bed. She's always like, I don't know if it's like her energy outlet or something, but she just rubs her face. And I'm sure that there's many more quirks that she does, but those are just the ones I could think of right now. She's so funny and cute. Question 13. Where does your guide dog seem to work the best? I would say, of course she works good pretty much anywhere, but I would say the best is probably in a mall, like one of those indoor shopping malls, like in the crowd. She's very good at like targeting things like escalators, taking me around obstacles. It's like she gets a thrill out of that. She loves it. So I'd say that's where we do the best. And we walk super fast in the mall. I love it. Question 14. What is your guide dog's favorite thing to do off harness? Well, I would probably say that she loves to, there's two things. She loves to carry a toy in her mouth, as I said before. But what she does, it's the funniest thing. She walks in circles. Like, she loves doing this. She could do it all day. Like, I'll be sitting on the couch and she'll just like circle around me, like come up to me so I can touch her, and then just like circle around the coffee table all the way back around to me. And then she won't stay for more than a second. She'll just keep circling and circling and circling. That's like her favorite thing to do. I kid you not. Also, she loves to play tug of war with her daddy. My husband can seriously play with her for hours. She'll play with me too, but when he plays with her, oh my goodness, it's the cutest thing. She just gets so excited and like runs around the house and growls and just loves it. And the last question, 15. Has your guide dog ever done anything that goes beyond the call of duty? Well, okay, my answer to this is kind of different. So, I mean, the thing she's done that I'm thinking, they're not trained to do. So I'm going to say this first. But I believe this is definitely beyond the call of duty because I think it's very important. And basically what happened was we were walking and she was in harness. We were walking on a street and she started growling, like not a lot, just kind of like a warning growl, and kind of barked a little bit. And I thought, okay, she doesn't do that really at all unless she's playing. Why is she doing this in harness? And later, my husband was walking behind me. I think it was my husband. I can't remember now. Somebody was walking far behind me and said that there was somebody who just didn't look right. I don't know how else to say that, but kind of like maybe sketchy or something. And Gabby just noticed it and didn't like it and let me know. And I honestly, that's not something they're supposed to do really. But I thought it was awesome that she was able to do that. And also I was at a train station one night really late waiting for someone to pick me up. And she did the same thing. She kind of like gave me this warning growl and it was dark and I went, okay. And then my friend said there was kind of just somebody like a big man, which big men are not bad, but there was somebody that was large sitting there that kind of was looking at her or like looking around a lot, so she was just warning me. So I thought that was cool. So I would consider that definitely above the call of duty. So that concludes the guide dog tag. So usually how this works is that after someone does it, you tag or nominate a few people to do it as well. So I'm going to nominate one person, And the person I'm going to nominate is Joy Ross. Joy Ross is another YouTuber, blind YouTuber, who again is great. Check out her channel. So Joy, I would love to hear your answers to these questions. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!